So today we're opening genuine Spicebox, small batch imported, hand selected, spiced Canadian whiskey. Has a lot number 001372. Blended and bottled at Spicebox Whisky. I've read the blurb on the back, I'll read that out in a moment, but it makes it quite an interesting whiskey. And at the bottom says, not genuine without my signature. Master blender, Michael, I can't actually read his last name, Marcel? That's probably what it is. Blended and bottled by Spicebox Whisky, Montreal, Canada. Each batch hand selected. So the back is quite interesting. It tells a little bit of the history of Spicebox. So I will read that out because I found it quite interesting. So Spicebox. Only a passing fancy in Canada, the great experiment of prohibition ran much longer for our southern neighbours. That is the USA, of course. It was said that Canada quenched the American thirst during this dry time, and our spirited history tells of a unique network of bootlegging, or what we Canadians call exporting. Hiding the contraband cache was a creative pursuit. Blind pigs bore false floors, hideaways, cupboards, secret passageways, and secret boxes. Spicebox was inspired by a crafty Canadian who would ship the contraband cargo in wooden barrels, black stamped with spices. All was going according to plan until a barrel took a spill and their exporting days were over. So a little bit more about it. The rye whiskey in our blend emerges on the palate with notes of pepper and fruit, and is complemented with hints of vanilla and dried spices in this exceptionally smooth blend. Interestingly, it says made with blended rye whiskey aged at least 3 years. So that's kind of the only age statement on it. So one would think that it's probably a pretty young whiskey. The lot numbering thing makes it a little bit more interesting. I know in other food industries, lot numbers have more to do with being able to recall a batch if it's been contaminated. I'm assuming though that the idea behind the lot number on this is that it makes it a little bit more exclusive, that you've got this particular batch or this particular lot number. So I've got lot number 001372. Okay, and let's get this open. If we can. Oh, it's proving a bit of a challenge for me. No. I think I'm going to need a little bit more than my fingernails. Oh, there we go. So this is a screw top. I probably could have just twisted it and would have got it open that way. It actually doesn't, it's a very strong vanilla. I wouldn't have, not spicy on the nose at all, but definitely very, very strong on the vanilla. And in the mouth, again, vanilla is very overpowering. There goes the dog. Maybe he wants some. Yeah, very, very vanilla. If you like vanilla, you'll probably like this whiskey. A little bit of whiskey left behind. Sweet, but and I wouldn't have said very spicy. So given it's called Spicebox, I think that that's perhaps a little misleading, and not a lot of spice on it, but very, very strong vanilla. Cheers.